Hi everybody, this is your host, Stephen Hatt, the third at your service here at last. Anyway, I want to explain to you, pardon my French at this moment, what is an anagram. It's something that's embedded in your name, rearranged, or Latin. Something that only a Latin person could tell the difference between what the anagram is and how to rearrange letters, etc., swap them around and do a bit of this and do a bit of that. You see, my name is no ordinary name, shown in reality, but it is. But it's hidden in Prime's eyesight. So let's take Matthew Stephen Manson as example. Stephen Topham Hatt is already built into it. Now, the reason that is because there are a lot of there's only a few letters that got changed and rearranged, etc., 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 going down the line. But it can also happen in TV series like such as Thomas and Friends that tells you the anagrams right there, right in crystal, black and white, as a private contact already stated. What is an anagram is basically something that can also show you in your front of your eye contact, or in your name, or in your bank account details, etc. It happens and even in numbers. So it just doesn't hit names. It's realistically that who you meant to be is always anagrammed in your name. Now, and that's your true name underneath the radar. Like mine, for example, being Matthew Stephen Manson, which no longer it can be used in public, or in my birth certificate, or my bank details, or even in the depot section. So Matthew Stephen Manson can no longer be used because it's the anagram direction. It's the anagram way. Basically, the real name was embedded in that name. So if I said Stephen and Matthew, what do you get? Stephen Hatt, which I was born with. But my grandfather insists that I'd rather go under as Matthew Stephen Manson. But as I get older, I learn things as I grew up, as it does, even in schools. If I learn things in school that the children should not know about, then I basically close the door on them and protect them. And that's the third generation being risen, raised, if you will. When Matthew Manson, Stephen Manson, no longer exists, Stephen Topham Hatt rises. Why? Because that's who I am, what I am. My grandfather kept it a secret until I revealed myself at the age of 37. So, what is an anagram? It's something that's hidden in prying eyes. But at this rate, Matthew Stephen Manson no longer exists by name, but not by person. I go by under now as Sir Stephen Topham Hatt III, because that's my real name. Like it or lump it, as they say. If my mother was online, that she would say that actual quote anyway. But it is the actual truth. Matthew Stephen Manson is Stephen Topham Hatt by blood. Thank you very much.